Shop on.
How you doing, everybody? It's your buddy, Andy, and you're back at the Content Creator Core. And this is going to be just a really brief little video here. As you all know, if you follow the channel, if you follow our community, I'm kind of in a rebuilding place. And interestingly, it seems that a lot of people on YouTube are in rebuilding places, or frankly, retirement places.
So bring out the cake.
I'm not much of a speech maker, but I do like good cake.
You're on fire.
Well, that went roughly as well as I thought it would.
Kind of seems like everybody's retiring from YouTube, right?
Later, losers!
And of course, sort of coincides with what's happened with me and my channel over the last couple. And now, I want to say that if you stuck with me and you're still with the channel, thanks very much. I appreciate that a lot. Because I do see that there are going to be other things happening for this channel. And to answer a couple questions, is this turning into a DIY channel? I mean, you know, like a DIY channel.
Huh?
No.
Hooray!
But yes.
What?
Is this channel still going to be doing mic reviews, gear reviews, things like that? Yes.
Hooray!
But no.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Again, a lot of you have joined in with me, not because of all my nuts and bolts stuff, but because of my philosophy, the way I look at things, the way I explain things. And to be perfectly honest, the way I do things has changed a lot in the last year, or the way I feel I have to do things. And that's kind of going around on YouTube. Now, we've got a lot of very notable people who are suddenly saying, you know, and I mean, you've seen all the thumbnails, right? Goodbye, YouTube. I'm quitting. Why am I, you know, on and on. And we're talking some big names. People like Tom Scott. But are they really? And of course, as is often the case with YouTube, there are reaction videos to these I'm retiring goodbye videos. And I don't know if I'm going to be going so meta as to do a reaction video to a reaction video of a video of somebody retiring from YouTube. But I have a couple things that I want to say about this phenomena. Now, number one, if you really look at what is being said in those videos, quite often, they're not saying, I'm never doing another video again. What they're saying is, I got to do something different. Now, is anybody going to really blame them for that? Well, I don't think so. I mean, unless you're really stuck having to do it. Wanting to do something different artistically, it's kind of the artist's prerogative. Now, the other thing that you'll start noticing if you watch a number of these videos is that the announcement typically goes hand in hand with another announcement that says, I'm not doing this anymore, but here's something that I am going to be doing into the future, and I'd like you to follow that or join in. So in my mind, what is really happening with YouTube, and I've tasted a tiny little bit of this in the last year and some of doing YouTube in a particular niche or realm, is that at some point, the creative fulfillment of what the entry point was to making videos starts to fall away. And the demand for the content stays the same or grows. And any artist will tell you that being in demand is a dangerous double-edged sword. Because, of course, as an artist, you want to be in demand, but somebody demanding your art on a particular schedule, you want to talk about a way to suck the love out of art really fast. And so we're starting to see these creators, some of whom have been doing this 10, 12, 14 years, the life of YouTube, frankly. They're just going, man, I got to do something different. In the case of a number of famous ones, they'd been posting at least a video a week for a decade.
The first of them was published exactly 10 years before this one, to the minute, 4 p.m., January the 1st, 2014.
Now, props to them for that, but yeah, that's got to be exhausting. And also, at some point, that probably becomes artistically unfulfilling.
One time, I just uploaded 2.5 hours of unedited footage of garlic bread flying to the edge of space, and that turned into one of the most viewed videos I've ever had.
And to be honest, my last number of months on my old YouTube channel, as it used to be, started becoming slightly unfulfilling. And it wasn't unfulfilling because people weren't getting anything out of the videos. They were finding that the value proposition was being answered for them. That's why in the last 4 months of my YouTube channel, the growth was great. We were well over 500 subscribers. We're now well over 600. And I had to stop and step back and go, why are people really watching my videos? Is it because of my information? There are many other people on YouTube in that genre, in that niche, that honestly, and I'll admit it as the creator, gave better information in a more concise manner and frankly had a higher ROI as far as the value proposition between the viewer and the content creator. I'm saying that as the creator. My stuff wasn't that valuable by way of technique or nuts and bolts, technology, et cetera, et cetera. And so why were people viewing me? Why were people signing up for my channel? It had to be something else other than essentially what was printed on the label, right? And so you combine that with my growing unfulfillment in what I was doing at that time. And to be honest, I want to make it known that I wasn't feeling it was unfulfilling in doing the videos and creating the videos and all the stuff that goes along with it. I was finding that it was unfulfilling because I felt like I wasn't able to say original things about what people were showing up for because they had already been asked and answered by dozens of other content creators, some of whom are really good friends of mine that you know very well and you follow as well. I don't want to be retreading and, regurgitating things that have been asked and answered. That's not fair to you guys. And honestly, it's not fair to me as the content creator. And so I had to have a, pardon the use of the term, a come to Jesus moment with myself as far as my content creation goes, because I do like doing these videos. I love video editing and the content creation and all that. But as I said in an earlier video, people really honestly follow me more due to my philosophy. And it's not just a philosophy about getting in a sound booth and microphones. It's my philosophy about being creative, being a creative. And I think that there's a lot to say about that.
All we are is dust in the wind, dude.
In some place like here, don't worry, we'll be back in my studio soon. There's a lot of changes coming up there too, and that's going to be a whole series of videos. But what can be done on the small scale? We've got so many people now, and I can be blamed for this. Y'all know this about me. If you followed along for any length of time, you know that for over 2 years, I was chasing a particular look. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours and gigabytes of video. And right now I'm back here on my phone in a garage. And I feel that this being said right now is as or more important than anything that I've said in the past. And that's why I want to pursue this. How can you be a creative? How can you be a creative with virtually nothing? From scratch, from the ground up. So is this a DIY channel? Yeah, it is. And I hope you stick around for it. Because while one version of me might have retired, another version of me, another version of this channel is just getting started. Stay tuned. Stick around. We're going to have fun together. Until next time, create something only you can. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.